Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. This is a yours and theirs where we're going to take a look at you and your partner's energies as well as with clarifiers. Let's see what's going on. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Reverse the energies as you see fit. And let's get into it. All right, you're starting out with the Four of Cups, followed by the Three of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Your person is showing up with the Three of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the High Priestess. In the shared energies, we have the King of Coins, the Queen of Swords, and finally, the Ten of Coins. The overall energy of your reading, Sag, is the Two of Swords. And what brings us to this reading, the Moon. Things yet to be revealed, secrets, things that are buried beneath the surface. Buried emotions. I don't know. Let's find out what's going on. So, with you, the Four of Cups, Three of Swords, Eight of Wands. Oh my gosh, it's just like you're so upset about how things didn't work out in the past. And you're looking for the energy to move. You're like, I'd just like to get out of this because I'm just frustrated and sad about it. So some kind of energy movement or communication to quickly come in would be greatly wanted here, it looks like. Your person with the Three of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the High Priestess. Well, it's kind of a let's get together, but they're also sneaking away at the same time. Let's get together. Let's have a good time. But quietly, they are doing something sneaky. I don't know what. The High Priestess is intuition, an inner knowing. We'll find out more with the clarifiers for sure. In the shared energies, we've got the King of Coins, the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Coins. So I don't know, it looks like some pretty good energies if we looked at them as a couple and building a family or a life together. But that's just on the surface because everything's in the clarifiers as it is. We've got, a lot of stability. We've got a lot of just strong knowing and logic and intelligence here. So let's see if we can bring this thing together, because in the overall energy of your reading, Sag, it's a whole bunch of, I don't know, and I can't see how to make up my mind here. I just don't know. Okay, which lines up with the Moon, things yet to be revealed. A lot of I don't know here. A lot of I don't know. They look like they know intuitively, but you're over here in the I don't know. Okay. So let's start out clarifying this Two of Swords. What you can't see and can't decide. What's going on with this Two of Swords? What does Sagittarius need to know? Yeah, you definitely want to move this energy of sadness for sure. Show us that Two of Swords. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands and the Five of Swords And the Eight of Swords. Wow. That's a lot of frustration right there when it comes to not knowing and not being able to see. We've got two cards here where they're completely blindfolded. The Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords. I'm confused as could be. I'm so confused that I'm like paralyzed in thought, just frozen in thought. You're tired. You're showing up tired here, Sag, with that Nine of Wands. And the Five of Swords says, I would like to win this battle, whatever this thing is that you're battling. But it's giving you quite the headache right now, for sure. Let's look at the bottom. What brings us here? The Ace of Wands. This is an opportunity for some bold action to happen. All right, yeah, you'd like that for sure, because what's happening here with the confusion and the upset energies, yeah, no wonder you want to move those energies as quickly as possible. All right, let's move on and look at that Four of Cups, how you're showing up. Disappointed and upset. Looking for the ray of sunshine to break through the clouds. Show us the Four of Cups of what Sag is dealing with. Oh, Nine of Swords. Stress. Stressed out to the max. Justice. Looking for that balance. And the King of Wands. Perhaps you're upset about your partner. Looking for balance with your partner. You could be married. Might be, might not be. But right now you're stressed out about your person and the balance that is probably lacking at the moment. Let's look at the bottom. Look at that. It's the Devil. So we've got some unhealthy behavior patterns that are showing up here, and you're stressed out about them. And it's tied up to this King of Wands, this energy of passionate and confident, very masculine type energy. All right, let's look at your person showing up in this Three of Cups. Woohoo, let's get together and party. Let's have a good time, says the Three of Cups. But we have a Tower, some kind of shocking energy that comes in that destabilizes the situation with heartbreak. Three of Swords. You have it over here. They have it right here. So you're both dealing with this. And the Two of Pentacles, back and forth. So it looks like one shock after another. It just keeps like hitting over and over, like multiple lightning strikes, if you will, causing a whole bunch of sadness back and forth. And this is shared energy between the two of you. That's what it looks like. The bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups, which is the card we're clarifying. Spirit just said, yeah, that's exactly right. It is what it is. You want to have a good time, but you can't right now because there's some really upsetting energy here, and both of you are feeling it big time. It looks like, Sag, you're really upset about your partner. It's like you're stressed for them or because of them or about them because the balance in your lives have been upset. It almost looks like the energy that is so upsetting and disruptive happened to your partner, who is normally happy-go-lucky. Let's play, let's party, let's have fun. But all of a sudden, they get struck by lightning and they are in a state of emotional anguish. That's what it looks like. And you guys are just bouncing this back and forth, maybe off each other somehow. All right. You don't know what to do, Sag. You don't know what to do, but let's look at the shared energies. The King of Coins. He's the master of stability, resources, groundedness. He can manage all the things really well. Show us the King of Coins, managing things well or not, whatever comes out. Ooh, we have the Queen of Cups. The Ten of Cups. And the Knight of Pentacles. So there's a lot of love here. A lot of happiness. Again, you guys could be married. There's a very happy family here, ordinarily, if all this sadness and stuff wasn't going on. The Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. It just shows that things are moving very, very slowly at this point in time. It's almost like time has stopped for a moment, possibly because of all this chaos that's just happened. But there's no doubt that you guys have a lot of love for each other and a real stability to your relationship. And normally, it's the happy family situation. There's a blessings upon your homestead. There's opportunity for growth here, and to build even more stability. But at the moment, things feel very slow and very almost halted. Okay, let's take a look at the Three of Swords in your column, Sag. Over here, emotionally upset. Show us the Three of Swords. Okay, has to do with a soul connection. Could be family member. Could even be a pet. Pets are on the card. Six of Pentacles, the balance of a soul connection is causing this sadness. And we have the Queen of Swords. It's a very wise, knowing energy, the Queen of Swords. It can also be very demanding, which, I mean, you're just upset. This again, this soul connection balance is just got you in a whole heap of pain, and you're trying to figure out logically what to do next. What to do next. You're just turning on that logical mind, trying to figure it out as you emotionally feel all this pain. Let's look at the bottom. The Emperor. Yeah, it's like you're trying to gain control over the situation and strategize with your logical mind how to deal with this emotional pain tied up to somebody you have a lot of history with, a soul connection with a long history. Okay. And the balance of it, the day-to-day balance of dealing with this sadness, trying to think logically about it. Okay. Let's look at the Seven of Swords in your person's column here. Looking like they want to run away in the middle of the night. They just want to avoid something here. Let's see what's going on with the Seven of Swords. Yeah, they want to avoid that tower that just came in and made them cry too. It's like you're both crying. And we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Hermit. Nine of Pentacles is all about independent security, abundance, feeling very independent, and secure on one's own. And they're focusing on introspective work here, but it looks like they are kind of running away from it. Running away from doing the deep healing work. Let me just focus on my pentacles kind of thing. Let me focus on the money. Let me focus on the business. Let me focus on what makes me feel confident, because all this healing and deep introspective work, I don't know if I want to do it. So it's not even I don't know if. It's I'd much rather be focusing on my pentacles kind of thing than focusing on the healing that I probably need more than anything and that I am trying to avoid. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups, and that is just a whole bunch of hope. I hope I can do this. It's a real learning experience with the two pages, what you're focused on and what you're hoping for. You're hoping for the healing, but focused on the money. You know, it's like you got to focus on the healing and just hope for the money, like reverse them. And that might get you there a little bit faster. I don't know why that just came to me, but it did. Let's move on and look at the Queen of Swords in the shared energies. When we look at things logically, the Queen of Swords says this is what's required. Ten of Pentacles again. It's coming up is the last card, the Ten of Coins, same thing. Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Coins, Six of Swords. So something about the family. There's been distance that's been created with this very foundation that you guys have. So it could really be tied up to the family here. And the Four of Wands, a commitment, a stable commitment. Logically, what is required? Sticking together, our foundation, our roots. We're in transition now. We're moving away from how things used to be, and we're heading towards how they're going to be. So the family dynamics may have changed. We have this transition card. So you're not at your destination yet, but things have changed and you guys are moving on. But there is a stable commitment here. Again, the Four of Wands, it could be a marriage. There is stability. There will be celebration on your homestead again. But for right now, your things are changing. And again, it looks like you're in transition. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords, which is the overall energy of the entire reading, how you showed up. I can't see it. I don't know how it's going to work. I'm undecided. I really can't see. I'm confused. I'm up in my head. Well, that makes sense, and that's why you would want to call in the Queen of Swords to figure it out. So that's good energy there to deal with this Two of Swords energy of all the things that are unknown about the family and about the commitment going forward. Let's look at this energy of the Eight of Wands in your column, Sag, about moving the energy forward quickly. Let's move it. Let's get out of this. Let's go. What can we do to move the energy? And we have the High Priestess coming out kind of sideways there. We're going to take it upright. I only take it in reverse if it's truly upside down. When a card really comes out sideways like that, though, I take that into consideration too. It's like intuitively you know something, but you're doubting it, if you will. Okay. There it is. The Ace of Pentacles, rebuilding or building stability from the ground up, doing something new here and reaching goals and getting there as quickly as possible with the Chariot. It's like you know, but you don't know. Part of you knows, but you second guess it. You're not sure. But intuitively, you're trying to tap into that part of yourself where you go within to figure it out, to move that energy forward, to get from a new opportunity to build stability, kind of like what can we focus on now to reach new goals in the future and to get there quickly move out of that energy and into this goal reaching energy. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. And I picked the deck up in reverse, so there are no mistakes. We were supposed to see it like this. The Hierophant is the perfect match to the High Priestess. They would be married as a couple, but the Hierophant coming out in reverse kind of shows me that in the upright, the Hierophant is in alignment with his highest self, the soul level self, the very knowing of the divine in ourselves, in complete alignment. But because it's in reverse, it means you're not really in alignment. You're trying to be in alignment, but you're not quite there yet, which makes sense why this High Priestess came out sideways. It ties right into it, what I was saying about that before. So, all right, so we're here, we're trying. In other words, you're working on it. You're working on it, you're trying, but you're not quite there yet. Okay, but you're showing me your intent here and your method. Very good. Very strong. Very psychologically strong. Very good. Okay, so we'll write the deck. And speaking of the High Priestess, here she is right here in your person's column. Let's check it out. What is going on with the High Priestess in your person's column? What do they know intuitively? There it is. Oh, look. Isn't that funny? We have the Eight of Wands right here. Wow. Okay. Strength. Moving the energy is a strength. And to tame our inner beast, to stay calm and stay peaceful, is the best course of action, and your person, Sagittarius, knows this. They know to move the energy forward. They need to keep their peace. They need to keep all the unwanted energies out. They need to stay in their peaceful bubble, and it will tame their inner beast. So whatever ugly shows up when they are frustrated or angry or sad or whatever it is, the thing that's going to tame that and make everything calm again is to get quiet and go within. Quiet time, basically. The high priestess, she closes her eyes, she goes within, maybe a lot of naps, some meditation, that kind of thing. Quiet, soft energy, so that they can hear their highest self speak to them, and start to move that energy quickly in the direction that is much better feeling. They need to keep their peace. In other words, all the things that might upset them in the day-to-day routine, keep that out, keep that at bay, because during this time, in order to move the energy quickly, peace is what's needed. Peace, calm, quiet, that kind of thing. And at the bottom, what brings us here is a collaboration with the Three of Pentacles. So with your support, it looks like you're completely on board with them. We've got the High Priestess and the Eight of Wands, and over here we have the Eight of Wands and the High Priestess. You see how that's working out? You guys are really supporting each other. Whoever's going through all this, it's like you're going through it together. Very, very good. Very cool. Let's look at this Ten of Pentacles or Ten of Coins in this deck as the final card we're going to clarify. Ten of Coins. What about it? This is in the shared energies. This is your family, your treasure chest of manifestations that the two of you would manifest together as a family unit. Show us the Ten of Coins, please. Look at that. Look at what just flew out. It was on the bottom, and after all that shuffling, Spirit brought it out. They wanted you to see it again. In other words, this is a collaboration. Three of Pentacles. We're getting together, and we're going to rebuild stability here. Rebuild it. Followed by the Queen of Pentacles. This is nurturing for the both of you to do this together. And this is what we're investing in with the Page of Pentacles. We're putting our time, energy, and whatever resources into our future foundation together in collaboration with each other, and both of our well-beingness is at the forefront here. We're taking care of ourselves. We're putting ourselves first. We're going to do what it takes to rebuild our family foundation. Yep. It's really nice energy. You guys are going to do this together. At the bottom, we have, oh, look, we have the Two of Swords again. We're going to do this. This is the ultimate outcome, but where we're at now is still in this confusion. We can't quite see how to do it yet. Well, here's your advice over here so far. If you ask me, it's the High Priestess to move the energy forward. It's the staying calm and getting quiet. Keep the noise to a minimum. Keep other people's energies kind of out of your business for right now, and just kind of stay to yourself, stay quiet, stay peaceful, and when you're ready, you'll know. So with that being said, let's get some final advice from the universe to close off this reading. Advice, or just a final message to close off the reading. What does Spirit want to say to Sagittarius going through these energies, with their person also going through it at the same time? And then we'll pull an oracle card from Wisdom of the Hidden Realms after this. And there it is. King of Wands. Repeating energy. There he is up there. That's your person that you're thinking about. Your partner, perhaps. Judgment. Six of Cups. Um, Judgment is a card of being called, being called to our highest self to make a decision from our highest self. It's a card of making a decision that isn't one that we would normally make. We're being called higher than what we would normally do, but it's in regards to a soul connection from the past. I'm wondering if your person has lost a family member and this is like a grieving, recovering time. It almost feels like that. Doesn't have to be that scenario, but that's what's come to me in my mind at this time. King of Wands, Judgment, Six of Cups. It's like the Six of Cups was called home or something, called up to their highest selves, and now the King of Wands is sort of dealing with that and having to get in touch with their highest selves in order to deal with the call, if you will. King of Wands calling the Six of Cups. It's like they have to call them from the other side or something. I I don't know. But the Nine of Cups, personal wish fulfillment and happiness when they think about this person, when they think about their soul connection from the past. It's not the current one, it's somebody from the past. They think of them with happiness and love. And maybe they got to have a few drinks while they think about them too. Let's see here. Let's get a message from Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Sisters of the Seasons is your card, and it's card number 17. And hold on, this is the message Spirit wants you to have. Cycles of growth, natural law, divine order. When the Sisters of the Seasons meet you on your path, they remind you that everything has a natural rhythm that obeys a higher law. Just as the seasons magically pass, be reminded that the nature of birth, growth, harvest, and decay cannot be altered. So if you keep on your path with determination and discernment, allowing for the natural course of events to unfold, success is assured. Divine appropriate timing is guiding your desires into perfect manifest form. This is a very good period to start new things as you've moved out of winter into the beginning of spring. Continue with patience and be aware of the rhythms of your opportunities. There will be periods when things slow down and begin anew, move into fruition, and then slow down again in a never-ending natural flow. Be mindful of which sister greets you, for that she points directly at the next. Every moment counts now. There's your divine message. I hope it helped. Thank you for visiting Empowered World Tarot. And if you like this format, if you got something out of this, hit the like button and consider subscribing. And I look forward to reading for you guys next time.